Alexandra Daddario is back on the market, folks. She's one of Hollywood's most captivating stars, with a career spanning blockbusters, prestige television, and viral moments. But today, the headline isn't about a new role. It's about love and change. Because Alexandra Daddario, beloved actor, cultural figure, and modern Hollywood icon, is officially back on the market. Tonight, we go beyond the memes. We dive into the story behind the split, the journey of motherhood, and the cultural moment when one of Hollywood's brightest lights starts a new chapter. This is Back on the Market. Subtitles: Alexandra Daddario, Unfiltered. Before we talk about her personal life, we need context. Born in New York, raised in Texas, with eyes that captured global attention, Alexandra Daddario's rise through Hollywood has been steady, not accidental. She broke out in films like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and cemented her versatility in True Detective and The White Lotus. But she is more than a pretty face. She's a performer with range, depth, and growing respect in the industry. Her Instagram following alone is massive, a testament to her global appeal. Tonight isn't just about a split. It's about her evolution, from rising actress to mother, partner, and now, independent force. In 2021, Daddario's life took a turn that many fans never saw coming. She announced a relationship with producer Andrew Form, known for his work on major films. Their romance blossomed during the pandemic. Engagement followed in December 2021. Wedding bells rang in June 2022 in New Orleans, an intimate city with history, music, and character. They became parents in October 2024, welcoming a son together. In interviews, Daddario described motherhood as joyous and life-changing. For millions of fans, it seemed like a fairy tale. But relationships, even in Hollywood, are rarely simple. On February 20, 2026, the news broke. The couple had decided to end their marriage after 3 years. Their statement, made with love and respect, emphasized co-parenting and privacy as they navigate this transition. This wasn't a scandal. There were no criminal charges, no explosive conflict, just a mutual decision, and one many fans didn't see coming. Why? Because Hollywood narratives often frame breakups headlines as battles. But this one was different. And fans, and critics, quickly had reactions. Online, reactions ranged widely. Speech balloon: some fans supported her journey into singledom. Speech balloon: others expressed sadness about the end of the relationship. Speech balloon: and some turned to speculation. What might the future hold? But what's striking about this moment is that it's not just gossip. It's a cultural reflection. In an era where celebrities share less of their personal lives and more of their boundaries, this split raises questions about privacy, love, and the pressures of fame. This isn't just another Hollywood breakup. This is Alexandra Daddario's next chapter. Relationships in the spotlight are complex. Fame distorts the lens. Every comment is analyzed. Every photo becomes evidence. Here's the truth. Stars don't just break up with a person. They break up with an image. Backlashes, expectations, and the weight of millions of eyes make every decision public. For Daddario, this wasn't just a split. It was a redefinition of her identity. Single. A mother. A star. Still beloved. Now that Alexandra is back on the market, the question everyone wants answered is, what's next? Is she ready to date again? Is Hollywood the focus? Or will motherhood take center stage? Here's what we know. She's a major Hollywood presence with projects that continue to elevate her profile. She's a hands-on mother navigating a new family dynamic. And she values privacy, even in the midst of global headlines. This moment isn't a setback. It's a pivot. And for many, it's an empowering one. Alexandra Daddario's story isn't just about a relationship ending. It's about endurance, growth, and the courage to keep moving forward when life changes. Because being back on the market isn't a step back. Hollywood loves a reinvention story. And if history tells us anything, it's this. Sometimes a breakup isn't a collapse. It's a catalyst. For Alexandra Daddario, the timing is fascinating. She's no longer the rising star. She's established, respected, Proven. Her role in The White Lotus shifted public perception, from bombshell stereotype to lead performer. Critics praised her vulnerability. Fans saw depth. Industry insiders saw longevity. And now, entering a new personal chapter, she stands at a professional crossroads that could define her next decade. Because in Hollywood, personal reinvention often fuels creative risk. The most important part of this story isn't romance. It's motherhood. After welcoming her son in 2024, Daddario entered a transformative phase, one she openly described as life-changing. Becoming a parent reshapes priorities. Schedules change. Projects are weighed differently. Public appearances become intentional. And when a relationship shifts during early motherhood, the emotional calculus deepens. This isn't just a celebrity adjusting to singledom. It's a woman balancing a career momentum, a personal healing, co-parenting logistics, a public scrutiny, and doing so under global visibility. Her and Andrew Form's joint emphasis on respectful co-parenting speaks volumes. No mudslinging. No headlines of chaos. Just a recalibration of family structure. And that, in modern Hollywood, is powerful. Let's talk about the phrase itself. Back on the market. It's playful, provocative, clickable, but it reduces a deeply personal transition to a dating headline. Why does society instantly shift focus to who will she date next? Instead of how is she evolving? Female celebrities, in particular, are often viewed through romantic status. Single equals available. Married equals settled. Divorced equals dramatic. But for someone like Daddario, whose career has spanned fantasy franchises, prestige television, and blockbuster cinema, romance is only one chapter. And perhaps not even the most important one. History suggests something interesting. Many actresses experience career expansions after major life shifts. Emotionally complex roles. Darker scripts. Producer credits. Creative control. Why? Because lived experience deepens performance. Imagine what Daddario could bring to a psychological thriller. A prestige streaming drama. A raw indie film about motherhood. Or even a romantic drama grounded in realism. The public knows her face. Now they may see even more dimension. And in an industry increasingly driven by authenticity, that matters. Let's be clear. There is no confirmed new relationship. No public sightings. No official statements suggesting she's actively dating. Yet the internet will speculate. It always does. From co-stars, to producers, to mystery dinner companions. But here's the truth. Being back on the market doesn't mean rushing into a new romance. It can mean reclaiming independence, reassessing compatibility, choosing peace over performance. And in 2026, that narrative resonates deeply with audiences navigating similar transitions in their own lives. Daddario isn't just an actress. She's a brand. Her aesthetic blends a classic Hollywood beauty, a modern wit, relatability, a digital savvy. Her social presence is polished but not overly curated. She shares moments, but not everything. And that balance is increasingly rare. Brands will continue aligning with her. Studios will continue casting her. Because her appeal transcends relationship status. If any,